Good morning, children. I hope you all are fine at home. Yesterday, you have studied about pedigree analysis. Today, let us learn how to identify by using a pedigree whether the disorder is of autosomal dominant or autosomal recessive, or it is sex-linked or X-linked disorder. So when a pedigree is given, you have to analyze the pedigree and you have to identify whether the pedigree is showing autosomal dominant disease or autosomal recessive disease or X-linked disease. Now let us learn one by one. So first let us take autosomal dominant disorder. Here the disorder is caused by a dominant gene, and you know very well that dominant gene can express itself both under homozygous as well as under heterozygous condition. It can express itself both under homozygous as well as under heterozygous condition because allele is dominant. So what are all the rules to identify? First rule is autosomal dominant disorder cannot skip over. It cannot skip over generations. What do you mean by cannot skip over? That means in the parental generation, if the disease is present, it will move on to F1 and then to F2 generation. It will not skip over any generation. If parental generation 1 is affected, it will move on to F1 and then to F2 generation. Now the next rule is both the sexes are equally affected. Both male and female are equally affected because disorder is which one? Autosomal. So both the sexes are equally affected. This is rule 2. Now the third rule is there. In case of parental generation, if both the parents are affected, then F1 generation 100% all offsprings will be affected. But among the parents, if only one parent is affected, then in F1 generation there are possibilities for 50% of their offspring to be affected. So, in case of autosomal dominant disorder, it cannot skip over generation. Both the sexes are equally affected, and in the parental generation, if both the parents are affected, F1 100% is affected. If only one parent is affected, F1 generation 50% offsprings are affected. Now, second one is about the autosomal recessive type of disorder. Here the disease is caused by a recessive gene. You know that recessive gene can express itself only under which condition? It can express itself only under homozygous condition, because in presence of dominant allele, recessive one cannot express itself. So recessive disorder will express under which condition only? Homozygous condition only. So here the rule is, first rule is it can skip over generations. It can skip over generation. Sometime what happen, in the parental generation, both the parents are unaffected. That means they are heterozygous. But who will be affected? Offsprings are affected. That means it can skip over generation. Parental generation, no disease, but in the offspring 25% is affected. So it skip over the generation. Here also both the sexes are equally affected. Both the sexes are equally affected because the disorder is autosomal disorder. So the rule for autosomal recessive is it can skip over generation. Both the sexes are equally affected, and in the parental generation, if both the parents are unaffected carrier, then in F1 generation 25% will be affected. Or in the F1 generation, if only one parent is affected, then also in the F1 generation 25% of offsprings are affected. Now the next one is about the X-linked disorder. Third one is about X-linked disorder. And you will be studying only about X-linked recessive type of disorder. Here what will happen? It always follow criss-cross pattern. So what is criss-cross pattern? Criss-cross pattern means in the parental generation, who is affected? Male is affected. Then in the F1 generation, daughter will be affected. Then in the F2 generation, grandson is affected. This is clear. This pattern is called a criss-cross pattern. Parental generation male, F1 generation female, F2 generation again male. So it is moving from one sex to another. Similarly, in the parental generation, if female is affected, F1 generation who will be affected? Son is affected. F2 generation, granddaughter is affected. So female to male, male to female. This type of disorder is called, this type of pattern of inheritance is called criss-cross pattern of inheritance. This is called the criss-cross pattern of inheritance. And here mainly in case of sex-linked disorder, male is affected, not female. Mainly who is affected? Male is affected. Why male is affected? Because male is having XY chromosome. Female is having which chromosome? XX chromosome. Here it is a heterogametic. Here it is homogametic. So all in case of male, 50% sperm has X chromosome and other 50% has Y chromosome. But in case of female, all the X are having only X chromosome. So male is heterogametic, female is a homogametic. Sex-linked recessive disorder is more common among male when in comparison to female. The reason is, for example, let us take hemophilia. It is a sex-linked recessive disorder. It is carried by which allele? Recessive allele. So, one X chromosome, but it carries the allele for hemophilia. Why I am using small letter? Disorder is a recessive disorder. This person is affected. Now let us take a female. So in a female, she is having one X and the other X is carrying the allele for hemophilia. So one X chromosome is normal and the other is having allele for hemophilia. She is considered to be a carrier. Why carrier? Because in her generation or in her body, the disorder will not express itself. Why it is not expressing? In presence of a dominant one, the recessive one is not able to express itself. So she is the carrier. So in case of sex-linked disorder, mainly recessive disorder, male is affected and female is not affected. Then a question arises, under which condition a female will be affected? So let us take, in the parental generation, father is having hemophilia and mother is a carrier. In the parental generation, mother is a carrier and father is hemophilic. So during gamete formation, one gamete consists of XH, other is Y, here X, XH. After gametic fusion, when these two gametes fuse with each other, XXH. So this is a carrier female. Now when these two are joining, XHXH. This is an affected female. Now when these two join, XY, this is a normal male. Now when these two are joining, this is a affected male. So under which situation a female is affected? Female is affected only when her father is a hemophilic and mother is a carrier. That is why sex-linked recessive disorders are common among male, not among female. Go through up to this. Thank you, children.